Hello, viewers. I welcome you all to another interesting episode of Talk Active. And on today's topic, we're talking about modern day relationship. And I know you all might be wondering what is modern day relationship again. Modern day relationship is the relationship we have currently in our society. And discussing this topic with me now, you have Miss Confidence, Mr. Halowin, and then Miss Genevive. On this topic, we will be discussing about our own relationship and how our own views on relationship. Remember, you might definitely have your own view on relationship and how you want your own relationship to be, but on today's topic we'll be discussing about our own view about relationship. Mr. Halloween, what's your view on relationship?
Well, first of all, I would like to clarify some things about relationship. Relationship is not just your connection between a boy and a girl. Relationship can also entail the connection you have with your parents, your siblings, and other persons you meet in the society that is not actually you're not actually intimate with. But I said I just want to
I know, but then our own topic today is about who you are intimate with.
Right.
Oyinefche.
All right. The thing is, modern day relationship, in my own view, has lost its meaning and lost its bearing. It's no longer moving in the right direction. It's not that there are no good ones out there, or that there are no mature relationships out there, but the majority is what makes the rule, and you make the rule for majority, not for the few minorities. So when I say that the modern day relationship it has lost its track, is because majority of what we see right now, is not worthy of emulation. It's not something that you can see and you will want to be in a relationship, because it's too childish, it's too petty, it's too transactional. It's just like, give me this to take this. There is no bonding there again. 90% of the ladies you meet says that their love language is money.
Right? So, well, Ms. Genevieve, what do you have to say about this topic?
Okay, for my own view, talking about relationship between a man and a woman. First of all, because in the society we are in, you say that women do more of exchange their body for money. But the question is this: the society just a problem to we ladies?
How is the society the problem?
Society is a problem because the resources or the nation we are in, what government has put in order for us. There is, for instance, now a girl just finished secondary school. You came from a poor background and you want to go to university. Nobody from your home to train you. You want to go to university. If you meet any reasonable man and ask for a help, the man will be like, I can't give you something without getting something. And you'll be like, what will be my favor if I give you this? As a girl, you'll be like, I know I can't give you something, just support me, just employ me, like I can do anyhow choice for you. The man will be like, no, what am I getting? Yes. What is the agreement? So when this girl has no other choice, she have to be like, okay, what do you want from me? The man will be like, I don't want something much, normal thing people do. And the girl will be like, which is, he said, I don't mean to mention the works, you know what I'm trying for. And the girl will be like, okay, I need to go to this school, not because for anything, for the home I'm coming from, so I will make an impact. So she'll be like, okay, let's have the deal. So by the process of having the deal, we have to get to sleep with the man, and the man maybe from the first year he pays the university hostel fees. At a time the man gets fed up, and you can't withdraw because you have started the game. You look for another man.
Genevieve, I want to say something. I like the word you used. You said game. Yeah. Now you are trying to make excuses for girls selling their body for money, and I'm not even against what you are trying to say. I understand your point. The country is actually in a place that is like terrible for everybody now. But then again, when you are talking about a girl trying to get help to go to school, we have other things that you can do to help yourself and then get the money, save up and go to school. So when you are telling me that the relationship that you are trying to have with a male figure is just to help you in exchange for for you going to school. I think that it doesn't sit well with the society at its stand.
I'm coming for the point that the problem of this transaction is coming from the both side, and the source of the problem comes from the man first. If a girl wants to succeed, you can go out there hustling. Like people that sell pure water.
Yes.
You can hustle and succeed.
Thank you.
But if you want to tackle the problem, the man is the problem first.
So, so when you are coming to me for you need something,
okay.
and you know that I have that thing that you need,
Okay.
and I also need something from you,
Okay.
I might even decide to give you that money and not ask for anything.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's possible.
Yeah.
If I'm a good person.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm a terrible person. Do you understand? And then you continue to persist that I give you the money that you need to start school and stuff.
Okay.
And being a terrible person that I am, I will ask for something in return. So it's not about, do you understand? It's not about the man being, it's about you. You are the needy one.
Yeah.
So you have to make a way for yourself. You don't have to actually blame anybody. But we're still on the topic, Sha, but let me ask Confidence. Why? What's up?
I'm fine.
The thing is that, what's your take on this topic? Because Genevive, take in a very hot place.
Yeah,
very, very hot.
Actually, she said my mind, you get.
Your mind?
Yeah, but she came wrong on a place like you selling your body for money. It does not just work that way. Yes, yeah, I get we are from a poor background. No cap, everybody, some days are like that, some people are like that. Some people not grow up with rich golden spoon in their mouth, you get. But still, you said it like it is the only thing a girl can do. Are you not seeing girls that are CEO? Girls, you can help yourself. You just
but those CEO, excuse me, those CEO, there are some questionable CEOs out there.
Like a camouflage CEO.
Yes, like camouflage, like excuse me, because
I'm not talking about CEO that is just selling clothes, papers. That is
those
nonsense.
online vendors.
More or all those things that they are deceiving themselves. Those people are maybe business owners in the morning, hook up in the night. You get? So hookupians, all those ones are not CEO.
Yeah,
they are just faming something online.
Yes.
But for me as a lady, there is nothing on earth. You as a lady, I'm telling you, I'm not talking about you now, I'm talking about myself. Me as a lady, there is no how you meet a guy. Let me tell you, it happened on a main road, and then you see no about John mad. You get, you meet certain people. Everybody has their own character, their own thing, doing their own thing. You get, okay, like me, I met a guy. Let me just tell you my own part of the story. I met a guy. I do not meet the guy. I was just taking my drink somewhere. So he came up to me. He was like, "What's your name?" I told him my name is Confidence. And I told me in Kenja, he said na afibum. Say na fam. You get. So actually that guy chatted me up. I did not have anything in mind. I didn't even want to take our talk long because when I saw him, I didn't like. I was
vibe
like,
with him, the vibe wasn't there.
Or like, let me just shush this guy off. Say I don't need him. Say him, as you said, transaction. Let me just build him so he will stay.
He will stay away.
Then me, I will stay on my own. You get. But as along the road, I was like, can you like? I was like, if I try to pay my school fees now, will you going to pay it? I was like, okay. How? He was like telling me how much. And I told him it's just a question. And I told me that he's asking me how much. I was like 70K. To my surprise, I'm telling you the truth. He chested it. You see,
look at the money.
He sent the money. I am not capping. I'm just telling you the real fact. So it's not every guy that walks on the road that is like that. And another thing is how you present yourself. If you present yourself like you are here for money, but the guy will just snack you, come out.
But the thing about this thing is that we are not even. The thing is that as the situation is right now, hello, do you understand? You check a girl, try to get this girl to date you. You have good intentions towards this girl, but the only thing that is in this girl's mind is do you understand? Like, I want to build this person, I want to eat this guy and just continue my life.
No, that one thing I'm telling you now is that you're saying this on your own part. Let's take Enugu as an example. Let's leave other Southeast. Let's come to Enugu. Enugu now. A guy will ask you out. Chipu makwana before a back or a connection carry. You get. So when you now like want to put your mind in the guy, like the guy is now using dating process to come and get to you. Once the guy now come to you and now have what he wants, if you text him hello, he will take him 2 days to reply hi.
That's it.
So when imagine a girl, you just think girls' emotions are just like that. Emotions, like emotional damage is a fat thing.
So
It's a fat thing.
excuse
You
me.
cannot just do it like that.
Mr. Halowin, you and Yone now, what do you have to say about this issue of that a guy now is trying to get this girl to be his girlfriend, and the girl is already thinking about money, and now Confidence and Genevieve are making the excuse of the guy will only want to have something then
That's not an
leave you.
excuse.
But that's what you guys said now.
No,
So
it's
what
not
do you
an
have to
excuse.
say about it?
Anyway, when we started in the intro, I already said that modern day relationship is childish and purely transactional. If we're talking about how relationship used to be, it is not about the money you can get from a guy and what the carnal satisfaction the guy will get from the girl. No, that was not what it used to be. It used to be two mature people who come together with a future in their mind, trying to build up to end up together in a long term. But the modern day relationship, which is the topic that we are discussing right now, is too childish. Too childish in the sense that society has brought out this narrative where the guy must to want to sleep with the girl must to want to get something from the guy in return, which is the transactional process I was talking about. So you cannot really sit here and say the guy started this transactional process first. The reason why you can't, or the girl started it first, because the reason why you can't say that is because before this thing casted
How?
paying for a girl's school fees used to be what guys did because they wanted to marry the girl. So they chested paying your school fees, training you to finish your education, and then he can marry you. Because the girls will be like, I don't want to marry unless I finish my education. And the guy accepted to do this. Now, after doing that, the girl now felt like there is another guy
that is better off than you.
After you must have finished
And then there's no love again.
You know, so when you do this, when you do this to me, another guy complains that something like that has been done to him. So the mindset starts changing.
Yes.
So if it is not going to be give me, let me give you. That is how the modern day relationship evolved to this level where it is. I'm not saying that there are no genuine ones that still want to build a future together.
Yes.
But like I said in the beginning, it is the majority that makes the rule. Not the few exemptions.
All right. So with what you just said now, I have something to chip in before I go to you, Genevieve.
Okay.
Now, concerning paying of school fees.
Okay.
Now, there's this story that I want to tell. You know, when I moved into this newly to this apartment that I was staying, the guy that did the electrical work of this building, a very nice man, trained a girl in school from secondary all the way to the university. And when the girl finished university, what he told the man was that, borrow his spec.
Yes, now she can no longer be an electrician.
Yes, that you're not my spec and I can't continue.
She's educated,
do you know that?
She's
Yes, and with that thing, do you know that the man became depressed and eventually killed himself?
Definitely.
Poison in the shop, yeah, like that. He died.
But apart from that particular experience, recent statistics have showed that more men commit suicide than women.
Yes, and why we are committing that suicide is not that we don't have enough to feed ourselves. But I shine a hair, do you understand? And you might be doing this with pure intention that you love this girl or you want to marry her, you want to end up with her. And the girl, and then was a mindset of let me just eat and work and go. Genevieve, back to you. In a situation whereby someone has genuine heart towards you, do you understand? And you as a person, you've been hurt before. Because I want to take it that the ladies that actually decide to go for money are ladies that have been hurt before. We taking with what Confidence said, okay, the guy sent you 70K. Probably the guy wants to sleep with you, or probably the guy has good intentions. Do you understand? You are not sure yet. But when it comes down to, you don't know the heart of man is evil, and sometimes the heart of man is good. When you don't know what this person wants, actually, and the person is telling you, persisting that that this love is what I want to give to you. In a situation like this, is the mindset still, let me use what she said, build this person so that the person will leave? Is it still the same thing?
For me, it's no. the way I describe a woman from my own experience in life, when a woman look at a man, a woman like goddess, they see something, but I'm not sure because they're not God. It's under probability. He could be real, he could be faking. And when you've been hurt several times and this guy is showing that I'm real, just give me a chance. Something your mind is telling you, give me a chance. Something is telling you, you have been hurt several times. And the midst you're having this double mind, if he's actually real, something will tell you, give him a trial.
What's that thing that will tell you?
For me, inside me,
Yes,
if
for
I
you.
meet a guy
That is real.
that is real,
That you think is real.
I think is real, but sometimes my spirit doesn't fail me because, for instance, now, not every man that stops me on the street that I talk to, not every man that gave me invitation that I honor. For me to go to a man's house, something have told me that I won't be killed. I'm sure of that, but I won't be killed. But I can't talk about the other thing that might happen.
Because
I'm
because
sure
other things might happen.
yeah, that things might happen.
Yes.
But that things that happen. As long as you come back with your head complete, that was the story of the past. It's part of experience. So for me, every woman has something in her guiding her, telling you this is good, give it a trial. And if majority of girls who has misfortune in the past, they give a second chance, they're like, my mind told me not to honor this invitation, but because I was desperate of something, I ended up doing it, and that's how the end comes. So every woman is a goddess. There's something inside you that is guiding you, but sometimes we don't listen to it.
All right, so well,
Excuse me. Sorry for cutting you short.
Okay.
Confidence was said that when this guy meets you, and probably that thing in them
Okay.
that tells them that this guy is not it.
Okay.
So in order to chase the guy away, you build the guy. So why is that you have to be? Why can't you say, I don't like you, and from my point of view, this thing is not going to work. If the guy persists in coming, persists in saying no, why must money be a determinant
Now-
to chase the guy away?
Now, excuse
Now,
me.
excuse me. If money becomes the determinant to chase the guy away,
Okay.
and the guy has fought so hard with that money, obviously you are not a fool to accept that this guy is not going to sleep with you and start the high hello stuff.
Okay.
You are a matured person.
Okay.
If I approach you with what I'm selling, will I force you to buy it? Will I force you to bring money from your pocket?
Okay.
You will tell me no, you don't want. Not I will increase the money for you
Okay.
to know or reduce the money.
chase
For,
you
you
away.
know, stuff
Yes.
like that.
But
why must money
Halowin,
be the determinant?
the question is, you know, when confidence said that, listen, what the reason why we are coming back to you now with this question, listen, you said that you wanted to scare the guy off with money,
Exactly.
and you told the guy how much your school fees is, and he
Tested
decided
it.
to pay it, and he sent you the money. Now the question is, and you know that you want to chase this guy off,
That was your initial
will
intention.
you return the money back to him and tell him that no, you don't want this?
Return
Abi,
in
money wey don enter account don enter account.
If they put sugar in your mouth, will you vomit it?
So you
That's
see,
So
the
the
if they put
question,
sugar in, I will answer you. If you put sugar in my mouth,
and the sugar will kill me.
I will. Wait, excuse me, it's just a rhetorical question, right?
Yes.
But let's answer it.
Yes.
I will not vomit it.
Okay.
But it does not justify the fact that as a matured girl, you knew that this is not what you want, but you accepted money from there.
Okay.
What is your motive? So you people create these monsters and you turn
around.
and play victim.
Yes.
Wait, I am not trying to play victim. Okay. Then you just say, do you know the funny fact about all this things, story and everything is, I am not talking to him any longer.
What happened?
Because there is something with me. If I don't like you, I'm telling you about me, you irritate me. Like
Obviously.
only the hand you touch me, I'll be like, remove your hand from my body. Because you might see like I'm a girl, like I'm doing shakara, I'm doing anything, but deep inside me, I know this guy na sumo inaya. I don't like him.
And it's your right.
And it's my right. And there is nothing on earth that will make me like you. Because even though you spend your money, I'm not your account now.
Yes.
When I'm billing you, it is less for you to tell me, no, I can't give you the
see,
money.
No, see.
Okay.
No.
Nah.
I didn't force you.
Okay, you didn't force the guy to pay
Exactly.
the money.
When I
wait.
told him to pay for the school fees, I didn't even expect him to even send the money. You get? I was like,
Because you're looking at him that this guy won't afford that money.
No.
Let
me tell you
You've
something.
rated the guy. You don't believe that this guy can.
I have my own spec. Let me tell you, there's how a guy will walk up to me with the approach, the looks, and everything. I'll be like, he's nice. Let me listen to what he say.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, let me now tell you, I was sitting in Ike Lake. You know how these boys that used to wear baggy jeans, jean on our now, wearing polo. I was like, there is nothing me and this guy could do. I could not see my future in him, even though I did not chase him with the money, or even though I did not ask him to pay for the money. I am not seeing anything with him because the only thing what he's seeing himself is lost. He's not looking at me with the eyes of I want to date this girl. I'll be like, hey, I want to just get this girl. Once I sleep with her, I will leave her. That was what I was saying. There is something guiding
you are
a girl.
A grown up. See, you are a grown up. You are a very articulate, intelligent girl. So you figured all these things out.
Just a look.
You figured all these things out, and you might probably be right.
Okay.
So what stops you from
being honest and being open?
You know, tell the guy, I've looked at you. I'm not trying to insult you, but I don't see my future in you. Please don't waste your time chasing me anymore. Because you cannot claim that you build the guy, you didn't force the guy to pay.
Wait.
There is a first fault.
Genevieve wants to reply this question that you want to ask.
Wait, there is a first fault before the next fault that is now capitalized as the main fault. The first fault is that you had ways of dismissing the guy.
Okay.
Your mind, as a matured person, already knows that this person is not your spec.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You did not say all these things to the guy.
Okay.
And you asked the guy for money. You already said, this guy, with the way he's dressed and everything, I know he came because of lust.
Exactly.
So, any person that comes for lust, women already knows that guy will be willing to pay
anything
to get what they want.
Yes.
So, since you know he came for lust, and you're not willing to fall for this lust, why did you demand for that thing you knew that he was going to
That
give
is
you?
why Gen Z people they have something called talking stage.
Talking stage.
Exactly.
Okay, so this talking stage.
I kept him as a talking stage.
The talking stage.
The talking stage is a format to get the
collect money from the person.
So it is
Genevieve.
men did not create the problem.
Wait.
What they have said.
Wait, Genevieve, what do you have to say?
What I have to say is this: that you see someone and he's lost. That doesn't mean that a lost man cannot find his way back. And why you cannot give him a chance? Like, you can't just dismiss someone by looking at him. One, you have to talk to the person, be nice. Ada ama mechi. When you get to the guy, it's hardly for men to understand. It takes a lot of energy for a guy. See, we can't have things in common. Not because you're not looking bad. Just that I don't see myself working with you. Some things are an insult. Some take it against you.
Yes, true.
As a girl who is smart, just be like, okay, I really appreciate. Let me think about it.
Normal.
You know, at his mercy, you will say that doesn't mean they're not.
Then you
not being
purposely
honest.
channel the guy to talking stage so that after 1 week you can ask for money and he will pay
run.
you.
No, even that talking of money, if I ask you for something you don't want to give me,
You guys have been in
can
talking
leave
stage.
it.
You guys have been in
The thing
talking
is-
stage for 1 week,
can
2
leave
weeks, and you still don't see any future.
Excuse me,
But you
wait.
still build.
Wait. The thing is like this thing now. And this story that my friend told me, do you understand? This girl owe me tea, fine girl and everything. Now the guy started taking the girl to a movie, buying ice cream, cold stone, pizza stuffs and everything. By the time the guy got calculated check off, now he has already spent like 50K on this girl. And then one day I was the girl, how far? Can you come around? Then the girl was like, let me be honest with you. I don't actually like you. I don't know why, but do you understand?
Yeah.
I don't actually. But why you don't tell the guy say you don't like him before and you are going out for movie?
That
If they come out, they go movie. They chop pizza. If they chop, if they lick cold stone. Your wife not tell you say wait. Your wife not tell you say you don't like this guy, you don't go get anything to do with this guy, yo.
She talked about chance. That's the chance.
Yes.
Oh, with chance. From the day one. Wait. From the day one. Listen. Confidence, Genevieve. Wait. From the day one. Oh, you said something.
that
Once
there is
you
a
look,
spirit
yes, guiding them. If you see someone,
that this thing is not going
now
well,
listen,
you are
wait,
contradicting yourselves
listen. As
all
a
the
girl,
time.
as a girl now, I've seen girls that if they see a boy that they like you see this boy and you know that you really like this boy, girls they spend money.
Even if
Like-
they don't spend,
They're gonna show you
even if they don't spend
green lights,
they are
yellow
not-
lights, red light, all the lights when they for.
even if the girl doesn't spend on that guy, she's not so head bent on taking from the guy.
Thank you.
Yes.
And now you see that the thing is not about even the guys. It's about the mentality of the girl. Now, as a guy, if I don't like you, I won't even call you. Because saying hey means something. Even if I want to feature you in a way, I won't call you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But normally, we don't already see and say if you want this girl and this girl wants your money. What you do is you show that you have that money and the girl will come around. If you continue your life, and then that's why you end up with that he told you that he loved you and then he used you and dumped you. He didn't dump you. He knows that you are coming there for the money. You asked for school fees and he paid. Probably you might ask for iPhone 12. If he has money, he will buy. And now you are complaining that this same guy now we do something and then you make I not even go first. Talk go. So, but the issue now is about like back to the topic.
Yeah.
How do you know that someone truly loves you?
Okay.
That's just it. It's hard to find out. Do you know why I'm saying it? Because for me now, okay, check if the first guy you want to start something with, you know you like the guy and you really want to start something with the guy. Okay, you and the guy will be talking. So one day you just visit him out of the blue. After visiting him, you will go. If you not text that, like I said before, if you text him
And
to
he start
reply, you
ghosting
not
you.
telling you like
He
I'm
start
busy.
ghosting you.
I was doing something. Hey babe, I'll call you back. You get what make mbulonabo. Imana onya like login. That you have to just go on with yourself and like fashion the person, and that person will come. You bring out your whole heart again and do it. If the third person come, there is no how you expect me to believe. There is no how you expect me to be like, hey, like I even though he's
And
giving me the vibes, even though he's giving me all the colors, like you said, he's giving me. There's no how I will be able to prove it that he's real. That he really wants to have
this
me.
is your own opinion. Genevieve, what's your own opinion?
Okay, about knowing if a guy truly loves you. For me, growing up, I have friends. That one will be like, okay, I meet a boy, he's cute. Starting from secondary school days, we are dating. You know, yeah, 2 months, 3 months. You remember that the first time you have a sex with a guy, before you have the sex, everything look beautiful. He calls you, have you eaten, what do you want? Like, he looks real. That vibes is there. You were so, like, you want to be around him. He calls you time over and over again. After you go to the house, you guys have sex. The gap begins. You start shifting.
Now, what causes the gap? That's what I want to
That
know.
is the question should go to the men. Why are you people shifting?
What were you doing before that brought the gap? That brought the closeness?
Yes,
Did you change?
You didn't change.
Do you know
That's the
actually
thing.
it is a clear fact that when this gap something starts is immediately after visiting him and both of you have 1 or 2 in the
That's
night, you not go in the morning.
Everything
That
is
is just
gone.
it.
Is it one or two? Is he good or one or two? Is he bad?
Excuse me. You know, somehow we are digressing from the question.
Yes.
The question is, how do you know if this person loves you? Right? The ladies have explained that it's very difficult to find out whether this person actually loves you or not. It is true. You are not in the heart of men, and we're not in the heart of women. You can't know what is in anybody's heart, right? But the scenario all of them painted was the fact that the guy showed you some things that you felt
Yes.
was right. You fell for it. The guy did 1 or 2 and started ghosting you. See, this problem is not the guy's problem. Before you attack me, just wait, let me land.
Okay.
The problem is not the guy's problem. Is the guy wrong? Yes, the guy is wrong. But it is not the guy's problem.
Okay.
The reason why I said it's not the guy's problem is because a lady who is matured enough to be in a relationship, one, must already answer this first question. what do I want in a man? Okay. And if I see that man, what is our future together in the next 2 to 3 years or in the next 1 year? Majority of the ladies don't ask themselves these questions. They don't actually know.
The question is they don't even know it now.
If you ask yourself the question, you start looking for the answers. They don't ask themselves these questions. They don't know what they want in a man. And one of the reasons why they don't know is that the person start dating so early in life that she has a disoriented mentality about men, because the men you met took advantage of you when you never knew what you wanted in a man, right? What you are supposed to do as a lady is find out first what you want in a man. When you meet this guy, you are not a dummy. You are an adult, for crying out loud. When this guy is playing all these pranks, if you see him and know that this thing is not actually going the way you know that this thing is not going to go, cut it before he gets to visiting the guy. It's very, very clear. Cut it before he gets to visiting the guy. Okay. As a matured lady, if you meet a guy, you talk with one or two dates, you ask certain questions. For me, if I meet a girl, one of the first 2 questions I ask you is your age, because there is a limit. There is a limit I can't go beyond. Right? You cannot be older than me, and I cannot be so older than you, so that we can be able to communicate and discuss. Right? I ask you your genotype, so that should in case this evolves to something else, I am a SS or stuff like that. For me, as a matured guy that is as intelligent and intentional with whatever I do, if I meet a girl, I ask the relevant questions. It is not just asking, what is your hobby? What is your best color? What is your best food? Where do you like going? All these things are the flashy things that the ladies who will fall into this rubbish trap will fall into the trap and then blame the guy later.
Halowin, wait. The thing is that, Ibu, this topic got somewhere very deep. Most people don't actually know about what do you actually want.
That is the problem. That is why modern day relationship is childish, because then your mother is already grooming you,
telling you yes,
and you don't just mingle with men, because you hardly even get access to men. But social media right now, people have too much access to too many people.
Yes.
You get the point. But then it was just those people in your surroundings
Your community.
that you can communicate with. And when you are communicating with those people, 1 or 2 persons that know you already told your mother, I found this girl so and so place.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
So either they support and investigate that guy or groom you. You know, things don't normally turn out bad. But right now, because everywhere is so porous.
All right, so back to this discussion now. You are telling the men that the women that they are not intentional about what they want. Now use this example. This one is personal. This one is me. When I met my ex, do you understand? I was actually lost with what confidence and Genevive said, because it's not only you guys that get heartbroken. And then when you have been dealt with the hard blow and everything, your mentality about relationship has already changed. Do you understand? You see that the first experience, the person that you are grooming, if you finish like this is the person that you want to set your whole life with, and then you end up finding out that this person now claims to be a virgin, and to you, virginal, but outside she be Alan Shearer. Do you understand? And then you get to ask yourself, are you the problem? But you are actually not the problem. But then again, that situation, the first relationship has already changed a lot of things about your mindset on relationship. The second one, I'll say yes, totally, like everything has already been disrupted. You don't have that love for women again. The only thing you are seeing is lust. And then you meet the right person. She comes with that love that you can't recognize the love again, because you've been dealt with the hard blow that, like in always the love, everything has been damaged. And then she's showing you that love, but because you've not known love for a very long time, you can't see that this person is the right person for you. Now you start messing everything up. Now before you know what to wake, you've already destroyed the beautiful thing you would have. And then you actually, when you are destroying it, you're also destroying her, because her own mentality is actually getting damaged. So at the end, the thing is that the whole truth of the matter is, you don't know who will love you.
Exactly.
The only thing you have to do is just open up. For me, I tell myself, I don't want to overlove anybody. Even if you are in a relationship and I want to bring love, I'm bringing 50, bring the other 50. Because I've been in a situationship, but a relationship. Because I've been in a situation and a situationship too, where you are bringing 70% of the love, and she's only coming with that. And then I've also been in a place where she's coming with 70, and I'm coming with 22. Because it's not even up to 30. And it's not good. The thing is damaging the relationship. So the question is now, if you meet that right person, how will you know, and how will you make that right person like feel loved too? Because some people are damaged out there. They don't know what is love, and they don't know how to give love. Genevieve, I'm asking you, because even why?
Okay, when you meet the right person, and you know, for me,
How will you, even if you don't know, but how will you maintain the love, like
love there.
without losing your own self?
So, for me, it's very, very difficult.
Mm.
It's very, very difficult. Because as a girl as I am, as you mean I'm in a relationship, I'm inside a relationship. There is no a day pass by, you don't meet different guys asking for numbers from your classmates. A single girl, 10 men are in your life saying they are real. They want they want this, they want coming in different angles. So in the midst of this 10, I'm gonna go phone you that has been keeping out time for you. He has been there for you, he has been providing for you, and that feeling is there. That feeling, but me sometimes my greatest weakness in relationship is this. I hate hurting people that truly loves me. Sometimes I prefer that just walk away in my life. I don't want to walk away from you because you will be destroyed. For me, I guess that I'll get used to it, or I've gotten used to it.
You've gotten used to heartbreak.
I don't know, but I feel better like when someone truly loves me and I walk away from the person, especially men. When men love, they love deeply. The same thing goes to a woman. So when seeing you,
I'll argue that too. I'll argue that, but
Like-
let us land. I will let you finish.
okay. So in my own situation, like when I see a man that loves me, the first question I ask myself is the plan he has for future. One, how soon is he ready to settle down? Because for me, I see myself, if I get married, let me say 4 years from now, and the guys want to get married in 2 years' time, there's a crash. But this thing that love waits is hard. So I get to know how you plan yourself. Are you gonna be the kind of person that are you gonna wait for that 4 years? That 4 years, if you wait, or you tell me you want to settle down in 10 years' time. Why I want to settle down in 2 years' time? That's
So the
problem.
clash.
The crash.
In the yes, yeah.
That's what the problem. So if you truly love me, I have to ask myself about that age, time, work, location, and what you are expecting from this. Even though we
What are you bringing to the table? That's the question.
So all those things are what I consider, and if it's not balanced, because I've been in a relationship and God telling me from the first day he want to settle down with me, and I told him I'm not gonna settle down with you.
For real,
Like,
you are being honest. You are being
told
blunt.
him from the way he was like, I'm being a child, because I feel like I'm in my early 20s. I can feel like I can realize it one day. And to the day the relationship ended, I didn't get married to him because I told him I don't want.
All right, so you've actually said your own view.
Yeah.
So confidence, your view.
Okay, my view is okay. First of all, it's difficult. I can't lie, I don't know. Because me, I am not romantic. I'm telling the truth. So you asking me how I'm going to show a guy how I'm going to love him.
No, it's not showing the guy how like you have a plan of settling down with someone, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And now if you jam that person, obugodi you know you baggy jean and sagging jeans and big polo, Yahoo boy lifestyle, and then the person approaches you, but that person deep down has a good intention for you. Forget about the dressing.
Okay.
And then you find out, like, on the long run, you call it talking stage, Abi.
Yeah.
During that talking stage, do you understand? You find out that this person is actually real. How do you show this person love, that you don't want to show from the start? How do you now get to open up and be like, do you understand what I'm saying?
In my own language, relationship is just efforts, and the effort is not just coming from one party, it's coming from two sides. You get I will tell you again is I don't know. My answer is again
You
is
don't know.
I don't know, because it's not something you just put up to, or it's not something you just crack up and answer. You, as you say, you ask yourself a question, and you know, you yourself, you find the answer yourself. So
Deep down.
but now, as I'm telling you, now I do not know the answer. That is just it.
Big hello. Okay, but Ankito, could you know? What do you have to say, my guy?
About identifying.
When you find that love, you know, the thing is not about identifying, because it's actually hard to identify. But when you've seen that this person has already shown you, do you understand? Besides the imago, amansi and everything, the person has already shown you that, look at the plan. Do you understand? How do you keep up with knowing, okay, loving this person, trying to match the energy?
Well, I think you started the question in the middle, because why I said this in the middle is because you cannot just find out that this person loves you. You cannot just stumble on that notion immediately, like suddenly, right? There are some things that have happened. There was an initial attraction that made you, just like Confidence said, relationship is effort, that made you decide to give this relationship some time, the effort to know if it will thrive. Yeah, there's something you saw in the initial stage, but you were not really sure about it. You're not, you know.
Let me go be now, bro.
But then we found out that this is real. So how do you maintain this thing? You guys need to align your goals. Make sure that your goals and your priorities are the same. That is the first way to maintain it. Because if the person is showing you love and you are now willing to maintain this love, but your goals are not aligned, the love is not going to really flourish. Because you have a different goal. That person has a different goal. Maybe the person wants to be a housewife. You want a working wife. There is already a clash in your goals and your priorities. So when you guys make sure that you strike a balance, you know, get your priorities straight, you start making sure that you improve your mode of communication. This is another way to maintain your love. You improve your mode of communication. Girls have found a habit of not telling guys everything that is in their mind. They want to use body language to let you know about it. And some guys, obviously, because of being naive and not being so exposed with dating and all those stuffs, they don't see these body languages, right? So if you notice that that guy that have shown you this love doesn't notice this body language, improve in your communication skills. Tell him what you have in your mind. Encourage him to say what is in his own mind. Dialogue it out. You know, it is not all about, let me keep it in my mind. One day he will find out. One day you might continue waiting 2 years. The guy never find out. Exactly. And at that time, you've started seeing that this guy is not right for you, while the guy was right for you, but you didn't do the right things. So you set your priorities straight. You improve your communication, right? And then you strive to make the relationship romantic. Because just like Confidence said, she's not a romantic girl. There is a guy listening to this podcast, watching this podcast, that will love her die.
Because she is.
Because the guy wants a straight girl, a girl that can tell you, this is who I am, this is who I am not.
A girl that will tell you the bullshit.
Yes, and probably those guys know that any girl that tells me I'm not romantic, he has what it takes to make her start being romantic. Right?
Yes.
If you open up, this is communication. If you open up and then you make effort for this romantic aspect of relationship to add up, because if the relationship doesn't have any romance, it dies before it starts.
Exactly.
That is just true. It dies before it starts. Okay, even our families show us this romance in the way of providing for us. You know, so romance is very tender. If the girl is someone that doesn't know how to do it, teach her, because in improving communication, she has already told you she can't do it. So you start teaching her. If she's the person that is hyper romantic and you don't like it, you tell her, so that it's not all the time she's being clinging on your body. Some guys hate that a lot.
Some guys
not that they
hate
don't
touchy-
love you.
touchy
Yeah, it's not that they
persons,
don't
yes.
love you, but they just don't like you being too clingy.
You're asking where he is, where are you going to, where
Yes,
are you coming from?
and the guy in question that doesn't like this have not told the girl. They just want to continue giving the girl attitude for her to find out. The love will die. Why just increase the communication?
So what
skills.
you're saying is that the communication is very, very important.
Very, very important.
Communication
And everything,
attention.
yes, and everything boils down to understanding. Because I'll open up to you if I understand you.
Yeah, but the truth is, if you don't open up, I can't understand you.
Abi?
Yes, you have to say something for me to understand.
Yes, now. When you speak
Nah.
out, someone understands you.
Una that go very deep. But the thing is that the modern day relationship, the Gen Z relationship, let me just put it this way, is the relationship as it's supposed to be relationship, you know?
No, it's not.
Or that agakwo no shkweshiga. And what's the cause? The cause is now is that from what we have all said, the mentality has already been
It's
damaged. The mentality has already been damaged, and now the ones that you actually care for outrightly with your mind, and what was that same feeling for you?
What is it?
The worst part is what?
The worst part is like, okay, maybe you know, as a girl like she is now, there's someone that is asking you out, right? You might not like the person. Before you was on an email relationship, like
So so you are cutting. So you are cutting. So the thing is that okay, the problem is that the person you like is with someone else, and then the person that likes you.
you don't like the person,
Same.
so you don't give the person the attention he
Attention he
wants.
wants.
You will be forcing the attention on someone else.
Wahala Pro Max, Wahala Pro Max. So well, rounding up this topic, I will have to ask you guys just very small questions.
Okay.
Genevieve, what's your past relationship like? It's gonna spotlight now. Yes, because something must have, do you understand, triggered all the things that happened there. You could check from your mind. Your past experiences with the people you've allowed in your life.
Okay. Let me say, I started this when I was 18 years. From my home, from where I've been raised, raising outside my home, my mom will always tell me that, don't talk to your man. If your man gives you 20 naira, he will get you pregnant. And when you get pregnant, I will disown you. That was my mom for you. And she keep on telling me that, looking because when you are being given birth, your mommy can look at you and tell you, there is no game in it. We can recall back your step that don't give better. Man, you choose to go favor so
fine.
be it. So I think that was, I have 3 sisters. I look different from them. My 2 other sisters, I look different. Like, I'm opposite to my sisters. My mom sees me as her weakest point. If there's someone to mess up, she'll be me. But she discovered me when I was younger, and when she felt that my dad will always challenge my mom. Being my daddy's favorite. My mom sent me away from home. So I be with another family, like staying with them. They were coaching me, they were giving me the best they can give to me. But I always tell the people that wherever I have, I train myself. Because you don't follow me to go to school. I know what I do there. I know who I meet. I give you what you want to see. I can come to the house and look like a saint. You won't know. Even if you guess, you can know evidence. So growing up then, I told myself, out of 18 years, my friend started 30 years, like, I want to have a boyfriend though. But you know what the boyfriend thing is all about? I thought like I have somebody you play. I just want to belong. I don't see the need.
Not that you wanted,
I didn't
but
even have urge for
yeah,
it.
but
I didn't have
just that your
feelings.
friends are getting.
I get it, like,
Yeah,
who
so
is
you
your
want to,
guy? I was like, I need to have a guy.
Inspire
One guy
you.
already there. Told me, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, he's giving me gifts. I
And
was like,
everything, yes.
I need to belong. Let me just not, like, if the girls are talking, you get vibe to
yes.
you know. So, the first relationship I did there, the guy was not really in town. He toasted me the day I finished my junior YEC. I told him I was not interested. Then the guy was like, I'm a small girl, I'm growing up, I'll get to understand. Next thing, the guy traveled. When he traveled, he chatted me on Facebook. I'm in Dubai. I was like, Dubai, okay. God, who am I? Don't tell my baby. I was like, nah, what are you waiting for? Dubai guy. I was like, oh God.
So the thing is that no, yeah, bitogodi, you know, get one bo.
So, yeah, we were talking. He told me that once he comes back, he's gonna settle down. But he was in Dubai. There were so many guys flowing around with goodies. Like, give me a trial. I will do this. I will do that for you. But I only tell myself I'm only in one relationship. The guy that is in Dubai. But I've been talking to guys. We has been.
So long distance relationship actually worked for you.
Yeah, it worked for me. It worked, but it didn't really favor me because first of all, the guy in question was like 10 years older than me. So like, if I comes back, I'm gonna settle down with you. Or like
The age difference and everything
was much. I told you I'm not ready to settle down. I want to finish my education. I have potentials in life. Marriage is not the last. Like that's not what I'm called for. It was like no bello mazi that when my friends will leave me and get married. I told him, guy, even if you come back today, I'm not getting. And two, his mentality differs. He wants to make me a housewife. He wants to get me married and sit me down and still having to raise children for him and travel back to Dubai. So being in that relationship, long distance, I always felt I'm alone. I'm in a relationship, but I'm alone. Sometimes you feel like someone should just hug you. Someone should just feel your pain, what you're going through. You're not getting it. And people can just meet you and be like, you just hug the person, and sometimes.
Oh, what I'm the thing. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. All right, but back to the thing now. Confidence. The thing is that you've seen her first relationship. The thing is just like all long distance, and the thing, the relationship or got away in a way from what you said. But you, what's your own relationship story like?
Okay. First of all, I'm from a very strict family. Let me just say, not my mom, not my father, because my father is late. Well, I have one person in my family like entering a relationship in this Enugu, knowing fully well he might know the person. It is just a no for me. I have an elder brother. He is tied up in the neck. Maybe I'll be like, let me enter a relationship with this guy now. Maybe I'll not end up going. And the guy would like to be taking me out, like to be taking me to places. I'll not come and be telling him I cannot go here because of my elder brother. I would not want any embarrassment or any something like that. So, not until I had the mind to enter a relationship. Funny enough. So me and the guy stayed dating. He's very nice. He took care of me in a way he can, in the best he could do. You get. He was really nice, but as she said, distance. Me, I can't be in China. Me, I'll be in Nigeria. I cannot do that now.
So the distance.
The distance was just much. And for me, I'm telling you, he felt reluctant. About someone like feeling reluctant about my feelings about him going outside. I'm not saying he shouldn't travel. I'm not saying he shouldn't go, but I was like telling him it's not something I can work with. I am Magulu first. I was like, Mom. If they see this thing on camera, they will kill me. But that's aside. I'm Magulu first. Yes, so I was telling him my feelings that I cannot bear with it. So, and that was my first relationship. And after that relationship, confidence is telling you I have not entered another one.
Alright, so
because that was it.
Alright, well, Mr. Halowin, how far? Your first relationship?
I don't have much to say about that though, because from day one I didn't date early. I did not start dating at 18.
Yeah.
Right. I was already in my 20s before I started dating.
So what happened?
Because of the environment I found myself. Right, so it's not like I was locked inside, but there was a vocation I chose before now that made me, I did not really come out and associate with people
What was the vocation?
a lot. That's personal to me, highly personal to me.
Okay.
All right, so when I eventually decided to associate, right, dating was fun for me. Like, I had a very good experience about dating because I met the right girls. Right?
Right girls.
Yes, I met the right girls. The reason why I added plural there is because,
Wasn't one.
yeah, it was not one, right? And none of the relationship ended in my own accord.
Oh.
Yes, it didn't end in my own accord because I know what I wanted, and they enjoyed what I wanted because it was something that they could gladly give. I saw it through them. They know that this is who they are, so they loved it. But the reason why it didn't go on is because of, let's say, women have certain ages that they would like to settle down, and men have.
And it's back to the age difference.
It's
about
not the
age
age difference now,
And
right?
it's what?
It's not about it. It's about the time for a girl to settle down and time for a guy to settle down, right? So it will be like okay, let's say this girl told me then that where is this relationship heading to? I know that she wants to talk about marriage, right? And I know that somebody is already coming. Yeah, because sometimes when we walk on the street, somebody will call me and say, "Is this your girlfriend?" If you are not ready to marry her, me, I'm ready to let me get to know her, right? So, and I was not a selfish person. So the day she started bringing up those things, I told her, if you are ready to settle down, right, you can go ahead. It's not that I don't love you, but it is because I love you so much
That I don't want to hold on to
block
you. Yes.
what you need right now.
Yeah.
It's not a want, it's a need. Probably you are the first child. Every other sibling is looking up to you, so that's just it. So we went our separate ways, but still became friends, with the massive boundaries that is there. Yeah, because the last thing I would do is tap
No,
somebody's
talking to-
wife.
Yes, it's not good. It's
no,
not good.
I'm not that.
All right, but so I have this question that I want to ask again. This cheating of a thing, Genevieve, what do you see cheating as? If you're in a relationship and what would someone do that you consider cheating?
Okay, when it comes to cheating, now that question is quite difficult. It's quite very, very, very difficult because people define cheating in different ways. Some people will tell you if you're in a relationship and that guy tests you, is cheating. If you visit a man house that is not your boyfriend, is cheating. If a guy texts you out, it's not your boyfriend, is cheating. If you sleep with a guy, it's cheating. But for me, if you want to say I cheated on you, is when I ended up with a man in a bed.
Okay.
That is for me. Me and someone can be chatting. You can tell me I love you. I said I love you too. We are all human beings. Yeah, I can tell you I love you too. It's left for you to understand the way you want to understand it. So, but for me to tell that my guy cheating on me, is if you have so many girls in your life and you are giving everybody.
Okay, well, you can have many boys and they will tell you I love you and return and you say you love them too. But if the guy has many girls in his DM and then he tells them the same thing that you actually said.
No.
Okay,
Wait. If I have my phone now, like many guys, number of guys are bigger than girls. Out of maybe say 10 guys I'm chatting. Few that hardly go straight and tell you I love you. If you have a girl love again, or get something in common, what you use the word to you. If you are my guy and someone is testing you, 10 girls are testing you, I love you, possibility is involved that you have seen them one way or the other. Get ahead, make go something. But a guy can tell you, girl, I love you from the first door for again. You understand? But it's hardly for a girl, it's a man, no love. We are without getting the email go something. Or go each on a bono. So it's two different things. So
Alright, so that's for you. Confidence, what do you have to say, Sean?
Like I said before, relationship is effort, and I've what another thing, attention and communication. For me, when
It's about cheating now, no?
I know
Like,
he's cheating.
who is cheating on you?
For me, when I know like my guy is cheating on me, is attention and communication and cut over go wire. The kind of attention he used to give to you is not there. Maybe you might be doing something he does not like. You don't know, and maybe you maybe Oji go 1 or 2 stars. What you're like, what you're doing is not good. But you as a lady, you don't
listen.
You don't listen. Once you start doing that, you're like, she's not worthy of me being loyal to. You start cheating. But I'm not talking about both sides. I'm talking about me now. I'm talking about
your
relationship.
personal own, yes.
In a relationship with a guy and he starts cheating on me. That the communication and attention is not more there. He
Okay,
does
so
not,
once
there are some
you
things
feel
he
like
stop.
the communication is off and the
Yes.
attention is off.
Exactly. There is oh baby millies we no pure. Me go me ready. You get. So it's just less for me as a girl to know what is going on. Is he from my own side or is it just that he's fed up of the relationship he gets?
Alright,
The
thank you.
communication is still there.
So back to you, Halloween. What do you feel cheating as?
Is it from a man's perspective or
Yes, from your own perspective as a guy, and also from general view on your own view. Do you understand? Because your own view and my own view might not be the same thing.
yes? Okay.
So your own view about cheating.
I will start by talking about the general view. Right? I think the society has pushed this narrative that when you sleep with someone else that is not your partner, it is cheating. It is not the same for the both sides. Maybe for a woman, when she sleeps with another person that is not her partner, she has cheated. But it's not the same thing with a man. That's where I actually agree with confidence. Because a man can't... Well, sex for men is not really love. It's about satisfaction and fun.
Exactly.
Whereas for a lady to actually give you access to her body, she has started loving you. Or else she's a sex worker. Or else she's a hookupian. Before she will give you access without loving you. She's giving you the access for transaction. Good. So that is how I feel. I see cheating. For a man to cheat, I believe that the man, just like confidence said, have started denying you the necessary attention that you are meant to get,
Exactly.
the necessary protection that you are meant to get. Because the truth is that the way men show love to a lady is different from the way ladies show love to a man. If a man wants to show a lady that he loves her, he probably buys things. He probably calls. He probably wants to hear her, talk with her, give her attention. Sometimes even if she's not demanding, right? Of course, she's not demanding. That's why you are loving her. So you decide to go to the market, maybe buy 1 pair of sale pass for her. But as you are coming back, you know that this is the amount of money you have. Your mind will be telling you that you should have added 1 handbag.
Exactly.
You want to always do more for the girl. This is how a guy shows that he loves a girl. Giving her attention and trying to do more to show her stuffs. Yeah, but whereas for the ladies, if they are willing, anytime you touch them, to allow you access to her body, she's in love with you. Sometimes she even negotiates to give you without you asking. She's really in love with you. So that is why for them, majority of them, when you sleep with another person, they say you have cheated, because that's how they describe it. But for a man, it's
You
not
gave to anybody and still not cheat.
I'm not promoting promiscuity. I'm not saying it's right for men to jump from one woman to another, but I'm just saying that it doesn't really affect. They don't change towards the woman they love. Exactly. If they eventually sleep with another girl. From the dawn of existence, there is no history that have supported female promiscuity. Kings used to have more than 1 wives. Men, but there is no. It's hard to see a history where a woman had more than 1 husband. Because before the birth control, this was seriously an abomination, because you don't know who the father of the child is. If women have access to a lot of
That's
guys.
why most people die of when they check the DNA of their kids and then they see
stuff like that. So for me, cheating is when a man starts denying the girl
Alright, so
the necessary attention and protection and care that she
now
is meant to give her.
my own turn. For me, cheating is cheating. if I see you chatting with another person and you are talking about love, love, Gina, my babe, not love, you have already started cheating. Because from I love you, I love you. Once you, in fact, for me, I believe that once you, as a girl that I'm dating you and you give out your number, once you give out your number to a stranger, a new guy, there is chances of, because I know where I started from. I started from the number, the collecting of number. Do you understand? It all determines what I write in my hand and how I can communicate to you. So my own belief of cheating is once you be ala, share where your number, you've already started cheating. Because yes, now if you start giving out your number, then the person will have access to talk to you, and from talking to you, he might tell you one thing or the other, and maybe at that point we are not in good terms, because relationship is not always rosy.
Yes.
It won't be all sweet at every point. Sometimes I not work, sometimes I cut one. Do you understand? But when when we are having that little misunderstanding, and then the other guy that is chatting you up starts showing you all the love that I've been showing you, but just that we are having issues and I'm trying to maybe do stubborn head, and then you give the guy a chance. It has started now. Because so feature today, tomorrow, like we feature. Next tomorrow, before you know it, my thing has changed and diverted to someone else's thing.
What you just said is that when your girl or when any girl gives number, she has created chance of cheating, but she has not cheated according to what you said.
No, creating the chance means that you want to. Like, listen, it will eventually happen. Maybe not with this person, but with the other person.
But what about?
Because when you have too many guys in your DM, people are coming. Everybody's coming with their own package, their own.
But you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So
we all got one kid that is not all.
Yes, and you want to see the person.
And maybe if you not go, you not have unplanned sex.
Or even drink Lamont and just do something that is fishy. And then you come back to me and you still claim that you love me. I know you love me, but you've created that avenue of people having access to your body.
Exactly.
So for me, cheating is cheating. Now for a guy, yes, I understand when it comes to a guy. It's not good for a guy to be sleeping around, but sex for us, do you understand, is not love. Sex for a guy is not love. That one is very certain. Because I can feature you tomorrow and not talk to you for eternity. It's just that thing that I want to do. Do you understand? But when it comes to a girl, before a girl will cheat on you, you know that person emotionally, she has been tampered with, and that tampering starts with that number. Because when you give out the number, the person has easy access to you. So on today's topic about modern day relationship, we've talked about almost everything, but I want to chip in this thing. In this modern day relationship, why are some girls in relationships still doing hookup? The hookupians of our time. Because I once have a situation whereby my guy brought home a call girl, because they are called call girl. Okay. And the girl was answering phone that the boyfriend was calling, and the girl was saying that she's in her uncle's place. And I was like, my guy, when you turn uncle, do you understand? So the question is, why are they still, when you are in a relationship, why are you still going for?
For me, most girls that do hook up and still claim they are in a relationship, with there are two things involved.
What's involved?
One is maybe the guy is not like financially satisfying her. Mm-hmm. Secondly, the guy is not sexually satisfying her, or they have just high test of sex every like
high libido.
Yeah, exactly. They want sex every time. Maybe if she comes to the guy's house, the guy might not touch her today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. I mean, once in a month, or met her for once in 2 weeks, or met her. So she's in need of it. Maybe she go out, she come out again, you're free, or mama again, or je natapa narego.
Because I don't understand this. Come home and okay, you for free. Onya, Mama, what do you have to say about it?
What I would say about this hookup of a thing, first of all, I would say it's lack of contentment what you have as a girl.
Contentment.
Yeah.
Is Ojuloga for yeah.
Because majority of girls who do hookup because of money. Money.
So you don't, excuse me, so you don't think that what she said?
No, the sex thing she mentioned is real. Man, I the 100 now.
Yes, most of them is just
90. Yeah, because of money.
Exactly.
Then,
or because of maybe in their clique of friends now. So using iPhone 11, iPhone 12 ahead.
So
They
money,
want
yeah.
to
So
meet their level.
yeah. So Genevieve,
Make
continue
pressure.
what you're saying. You said
So,
money.
Money, you go because man said that what your father cannot give you, don't ask a guy to give you. That is a sin. Pastor said it. And when you come to reason the whole thing, see from your home, you want your friend, your girlfriend, first of all, might come from average home. School fees, you borrow 200 per semester. Man, a monthly allowance is 50k. The father is giving it to her. She can save it for 3 months. We think, oh, you want to area. Go to your phone or chop.
Exactly.
You want see from a poor home or they just slum. Yeah, they give for your feeding. For a semester, we cover 20,000. My girl, where you go, she's hustling. You won't use the same phone with her. And in an she won't wear something and you want to look under. And the most challenging thing that people are competing with themselves. Oh, you're not competing with somebody is competing with you. They guys when you rap or you put your stock of the mouth. Name this girl as in man like questions are
or even you as a girl, you just walk inside here, you be feeling so down on yourself without even anybody
look confident because
that woman being looking concerned about you.
And maybe I walk in here, I look at this girl, the phone she's using, the kind of hair she's carrying. I'm like, she's not a girl like me. When we go who's the age, I'm not at the same age grade. I'll start feeling bad of
like
myself.
What are you doing?
So you from what you are saying in essence is that confidence said that money is involved.
Yeah.
And then she said that lack of attention, that's sex, is also there. But and what you also said, peer pressure, like you're trying to belong,
Exactly.
and the money.
Yeah.
Hello, what do you have to say?
Well, I think they've said almost everything, right? But the only angle I want to come from is that the question was actually, why do girls that do hook up still be in a relationship?
What are the thing?
Right? So they've said almost everything. The only angle I want to touch is that
Why are they still in this relationship?
yes, because if you are if you are doing hookup, right? If you are doing hookup, it obviously means that we're talking about the majority now. You are doing it for money. You want to belong. You want to compete. You want to have what others have. So why do you still want to be in a relationship when you know that there is no guy that will tolerate any girl that sleeps around?
Thank you.
So the only reason for me from this angle is because any woman that doesn't want to live a celibate life, that is a life of chastity without having sex, be a nun, go to the convent, always needs a man around.
So
no matter how much they deny it, women's happiness are fulfilled when a man that can call them their own, they have a man they can call their own. That is when their happiness is complete. Two women cannot live together for 2 months without having serious issues. Even the lesbians. See, there is this statistics gotten from American society, right? They were asking, why do women apply for divorce more than the men in their marriages?
the lesbians, so
No, like it's a general survey.
okay.
So now the ladies were saying that it is the men's problem. That is why women apply for divorce more, right? But they now started investigating. Same-sex marriage is legal in America, right? So the lesbians still apply for divorce
more again.
So you see that even when a man is not involved, they still apply for divorce. So it's not actually what the man is doing, it's actually what they think. You get it now? So that's what I'm telling you. When any girl that doesn't want to live a celibate life, the happiness is complete when a man that can take her personal.
So you want to stay in that relationship and still
you want that you want the both sides. You want to be the best of both worlds. You want to be able to compete and live that kind of careless lifestyle, and you also want to live that traditional life where you have a man that can say
that this one is my own. Yes,
that is the only point I want to make about that.
This topic, yeah. I want to tell you this story, just short story. There's this guy that met this young girl, and the girl was actually a nice, fine girl, and the girl opened up that she's a hookupian, but she's willing to stop if this guy, do you understand, is real. And the guy said, okay, that he's real, and pian, before you know it, they got married.
Sure.
But the worst part is that the guy has a bad intention of that he wants to sleep with all the friends.
All the friends of the girl.
Do you understand? Because she knows her wife's past, and she's not even actually happy in the marriage
because of the past.
But the thing is, why then? Yes.
Why then did you get married?
Why then did you get married to this person when you know that you can't just?
You can't marry a man that knows your past.
Do you understand? Okay, you can marry a man.
No, like a man that will be honest with you will tell you that a man that truly knows, especially when your past are not clean, don't end up with him because he might use it against you later in the future.
It goes both ways.
Yes.
If I enter a relationship tomorrow, my mindset will be like we are always cheating.
That is it.
For real?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's hard to change.
So goes both ways.
So- So what you are saying in essence is that it goes both ways, and the love won't be strong.
I don't know.
So,
The both of
sometimes
them might
it works,
condone
yeah,
it and
yeah.
be in love with each other.
Yeah.
But for your friend you're talking about, if he knew he was not comfortable with her, why then did you marry
No, it's not my friend though. It's actually someone that. Man, can't be fake.
The guy is a complete idiot.
Exactly.
There's no two ways about it.
Yes.
There's no two
It's
ways
so
about
annoying.
it. And
Quite
for him to
annoying.
even break off the marriage, everything is on his own wrong path because the girl you already knew the
Yeah.
girl's past before you went through.
All right. So on today's topic, we've already heard from both genders. Gen Z. Yeah, I'm a Gen Z. I want to know here. We already heard from both genders. Oh, no, this one. No, you're not Gen Z. But the two. Gen Z Bashirike. So you've heard reasons why modern day relationship is not actually working for us. And then you've seen the wrong of it, and then the mental effects that it has already created amongst the youth. My own advice is, if you find love, try not to be like me and push the love away, because love comes just once. And this will be the end of today's episode. Thank you for tuning in today. Do have a lovely day.
Bye.
Bye.